What part of the gameplay have you improved most since the first Evil Within? And is there anything that has been altogether changed?
You have much more options this time. You know, we have obviously the sneak elements there. With bigger stages, there's more options to run away, and fighting is always that option. So it really leaves it up to you as the player to how you want to play, and you have to gauge the situation and how you're going to respond to it.
But Sebastian actually has a tool now that can kind of help him navigate this world, and that is the communicator device. What does the communicator device allow him to do?
So, like you saw in the trailer, it's a communication device for him to stay in touch with Kidman, who's outside in the real world. But because of how STEM is sort of collapsing and in this state, it can respond to things that have happened within this world. So in the game we call them sort of resonances or residual memories. So you can see things or chase down things that have happened in the past, and that can lead you to other objectives or to find items, or it could even be something terrible waiting for you. But it's up for you to sort of like take that extra step to follow these sort of leads that are coming through this communicator to explore.
Right. And any other game, in the first game, you were sort of pushed through a particular path, and in this one, the communicator allows you to have several different pathways that you could opt to take.
Is there something in here that could also appeal to an action fan, or is it pure horror?
So action fans will not be disappointed, but also sort of people who like slower paced horror will also find a game that they can enjoy. The gameplay is always about sort of overcoming that horror. We rarely put you in a situation where there's nothing that you can do about that. It's always about sort of tackling that with the supplies that you have. But this game definitely expands on the option of that free-form ability to do what you want to do in the situation. And it all depends on, again, how much you explore, how much ammunition you have, how you really think about a situation before you approach it.
Will this rely almost entirely on gore, or will it be an emphasis on psychological horror and general creepiness?
I think this time we really kind of pushed the psychological horror aspect much harder, I think, than the first game. Fans of gore and of the first game, there are scenes where you will not be disappointed, because it is a much more personal story for Sebastian, so there are a lot of things tied to him and the struggles that he's going through. And just the shape of the reality around you, it's much more tied to the sort of psychological feel that I feel at this time.
Is there still an upgrade system, and how does it work? And then, in addition to that, will we start off with only 5 seconds of sprinting?
Yes, there will be an upgrade system in this game as well. And we're not going to announce exactly what they are yet, but it's not just parameter upgrades. We have some abilities that you can unlock and sort of customize how you play a little bit. And as far as 5 seconds of stamina, I think we upped it to 6. No. But it's definitely still something you need to be concerned about when you play.
But you've got to have that in. You have to have that stress, that additional stressor on top of everything else. It's like, I'm running out of breath. What am I doing here?
Ultimately, that's what humanizes Sebastian and makes him a cool character that we can play.
Yeah,
whatever,
he's pretty roughed up, though. So.
Yeah, I mean...